Hi everyone, welcome back to another video and another design team project for VLVS stamps. Today I'm showing you 4 art dials that I made. About a couple months ago or so I was given a rack, and one of the things in the rack were about 8 pieces of cardstock that were embossed with the Cuttlebug retro folders. So I decided to use them. Took one of each design and I cut them with the Sizzix tags die. So those are the bodies, and these two are featuring the Kromecote in different ways. So I'll get to that in a minute. This one I painted with like a custard yellow craft paint and then a white craft paint. And after it dried, I took a nail file and sanded parts of it so you can see the lumps and the embossed stuff on there. And then I had, for the wings, I used the Dots Element grunge board. And I don't know where it went to, but I used all the pieces from this one. So I just had like the shell of it, so I just used it as a stencil, and I laid it on white cardstock, and I traced like some of the wings and just sprayed some of my sprays that I have for it, and cut them out and glued them on with glossy accents. Her head is a Viva Las Vegas Stamps image. And she did have like a neck and stuff. I just cut that around there and then colored her with Prismas. And the ink is a brown vivid ink pad. And then for the legs, again, they're from the grunge board Elements. And one's an arrow, and one's actually a hinge. And I just cut off the decorative parts to it. And I glued the grunge board pieces, all of them that you'll see, I glued them with Aleene's Tacky, because that's really the only adhesive that I know that will stick, and grunge board would stick on paper and stuff. Other stuff keeps coming off. But anyway, and I painted that with the same yellow craft paint that I used here. And this one, for her body, I used Rudolph Knows Red Starburst Spray by Lindy Stamp King and Golden Doubloons Moonshine Mist. You can see the shimmer. And then again for the wings, I laid the stencil on a piece of cardstock and sprayed some yellow spray and the Rudolph Knows Red on it and heat set it and cut it out and used glossy accents. I used the same brown for her as well, and same Prisma color pencils. And then these are arrows, and they're two different. I had 2 different sheets of these. I had you can see the swirls and the dots, and I just painted those black craft paint. Now these I used for the head of this one and the wings on this one. I used a Kromecote, and I stamped both in black vivid ink pad and embossed it with the ultra high gloss clear embossing powder. And this one I used this pink. This is the Artist Loft watercolor set, and it's a really nice watercolor set for $6 or $5. And you can really see the color pop, hopefully. And I also used the pearlescent watercolors to give it a little bit of shimmer. The one thing I do have to say that sometimes using the watercolor does move a little bit more, because you see there's like a little space right here where when the watercolor moved, because it is this glossy cardstock. But it's really bright. And then for the stamped his head on white cardstock and colored it with Prismacolor pencils, and I did the same thing with the crown, with both crowns, with the same grunge board. Just traced it and sprayed. And the legs are again grunge board. I love how he turned out. Oh, and then later I did go over with the with this color and paint him a little bit to show the skin tone a little bit better. Him again, like I said, Kromecote. I stamped him on the Kromecote with the black VersaFine ink pad, and embossed it with the ultra high gloss embossing powder, which both the Kromecote and the ultra high gloss embossing powder is only available at Viva Las Vegas stamps. You can see there. And then I colored him with the watercolor. And after it dried, I did go over it again with the watercolor to, brighten him up a little bit more. You can somewhat see his face is a lot brighter, hopefully. And again, the grunge board pieces are 2 arrows, and they were from the skull. I craft the skull in it from this set, and I had 2 different kinds. This one's the dots, the set that I had, and somebody gave me the ones with the swirls. So I just painted them with black craft paint, and I had one going one way and one going the other. I thought it was really cute and funny. And again, same with the legs. And I glued them with the Aleene's tacky. And then the crown, I did the same thing. Used it as a stencil and sprayed. This one, he looks like he has a mohawk on his head. It's really cute. So those are my art dolls, and all the information be in the description below. And thanks for watching.